Today I will tell you the story of a great battle that shook the heavenly realms and has lived in the hearts of men for centuries. It is the story of Lucifer, the light-bearer, who turned into a fallen angel, and his epic battle with the mighty archangels. Long ago, when the world was still young and miracles happened at every turn, angels and gods together wove a magical web of life. One of the most powerful and beautiful angels was Lucifer, whose wings, like rays of the sun, shone in the heavens with splendor and beauty. Lucifer served the Most High, being his right hand. His name meant light-bearer, and his task was to bring light and love to all corners of the world. But as time went on, pride and envy awoke in his heart. Lucifer began to feel that his fame and power were unappreciated, and he craved power. Burying his true intentions, Lucifer climbed higher and higher, striving to surpass all other angels. But his desire for power was pernicious. Vague thoughts of his own divinity and the possibility of ruling the universe poisoned his soul. Archangel Michael, standing next to Lucifer, saw the change in his heart. Fear and concern gripped him because he knew that pride would lead to the downfall of even the greatest angel. He warned Lucifer of the danger of his thoughts, but the proud angel would not listen to advice. One day, when Lucifer found himself alone at the edge of the expanse of heaven, he decided to make a fateful choice. He called his followers, angels and demons who shared his desire for power. They formed an army of darkness and swore to follow Lucifer. The light-bearer rebelled against the Almighty, wishing to become equal to the gods. This caused an upheaval among all the angels, and heaven split into two camps. Many angels who felt loyalty to Lucifer joined him, and so began the deadliest war that could only exist in the worlds of heaven. Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and many others led the army of light, ready to defend the universe from the impending dark forces. The forces of good gathered for the battle, their wings like lightning piercing the sky. In the army of light gathered all those who believed in true values and stood in defense of freedom and peace. The clash of angels was incredibly violent and awesome. Thunder rumbled, lightning flashed, and the earth shook with the fury of battle. Dark and light forces fought with fierce enthusiasm and determination. Lucifer, wielding tremendous power, personally entered the battle. His sword glittered and his wings pierced the air with deadly blows. He commanded his army to go on the attack, and many of his legions marched toward the light forces. Heaven and earth clashed in a fierce battle. But in that hour the wise Michael, one of the greatest archangels, sensed something strange. His eyes, like stars, lit up with a mysterious light. He saw the essence of Lucifer, his long, bright, and kind heart, squeezed by a passion for power and glory. Michael thought that Lucifer was not completely lost. He decided to try to reach his old friend and abandoned brother with the truth in his heart. Michael decided to embark on a dangerous journey to find the Sword of God, which had incredible power that could resolve the battle and bring Lucifer back to the light. Thus began Michael's journey through distant lands and uncharted worlds, where he faced trials and dangers. But Michael never gave up hope and faith in his brother's salvation. Michael's return to the heavenly expanses occurred at the moment when the battle reached its climax. The heavens divided and a powerful light illuminated the battlefields. Every angel and demon gazed up to the heavens, awaiting the outcome of this mystical event. Michael appeared before Lucifer, holding the sword of God in his hands. The light-bearer felt an unprecedented flow of energy that invaded his being. His soul trembled before the power of the sword, which shone brighter than the sun. Lucifer, Michael spoke, I know that there is still a smoldering light within you. Do not let the darkness destroy your goodness. Return yourself to light and love. Lucifer, chained to the ground by the power of the sword of God, felt an inner tearing. He remembered his good times and the warmth of light that had been in his heart long ago. Pride, envy, and rage began to surrender before the memory of his divine past. The battle for Lucifer's soul reached its climax. He decided to abandon his dark ways and return to the light, but it was too late. The darkness had already penetrated too deeply into his being, and now Lucifer could not return to his former goodness. He decided that he could not return to the ranks of the angels of light, and he was going to continue fighting them. Lucifer made the decision to go into the darkness and establish his own kingdom. With a slight bow to his old friend Michael, Lucifer disappeared into the darkness. His army followed him, leaving the archangels and angels of light victorious. The heavens emptied of bitterness and grief, and Michael realized with sadness in his heart that his attempt to save his friend had failed. He returned the sword of God to its place in the sacred vaults, where the weapons of future generations of angels and archangels could be protected from the temptation of evil. Thus ended the epic battle between Lucifer and the archangels. Its outcome was intertwined with good and evil, with tears and hope. Prayers were heard in the heavens for a world that, though divided, still found its harmony. Lucifer has since become the symbol of the fallen angel, but his battle has also become a warning and a source of lessons for all. He has become part of human myths and legends, and his story continues to multiply in modern myths and legends.
Evil is not born, it is nurtured by darkness.